Odell, tell us how you got down with the Beats and Lyrics show with myself and Twice More Than God, Carmen, and
Sam off the record. First off, I just want to say J Force has been a staple in Atlanta radio and Atlanta hip hop, and that's just true. Not just saying it because he works with me, but it's the honest truth. We celebrated 15 years with A3C with our showcase. Funny thing is that I've been involved with Beatz and Lyrics show for 5 years, and it's a fact right here. 5 years ago, the 10-year anniversary, I was in the audience and I was watching the show. I was enjoying it and everything like that. And I was like, man, I want to meet this brother J Force and get a chance to meet him that night. And a friend of mine, actually, I think DJ Knots.
Yeah, DJ Knots.
Yeah, we're at an event, a Black August event with Smith & Wesson. And I remember I was in there and he said, I want to go holler at J Force. I said, okay, I get a chance to finally meet him. So I go and meet him, talk to him, say what's up and everything like that. And Omega Black, he told me about you a long time ago. So the thing was, I walk up to Jay and I said, hey, listen, man, I just got here to Atlanta a couple years ago. I love hip hop, trying to get in the game. And, there's no Hollywood, no nothing. He just straight up said, hey, listen, come by the studio sometime. And I was like, oh, okay. Mind you, I didn't even know where the studio was, like that. But I knew I had an invitation from J Force and everything. So I literally, went on the internet, looked it up. I was like, seeing when the show's going to start. I had no phone number, nothing. I'm kind of like, I don't know if I should do this. So I showed up there like real early, like 30 minutes before the show. And he was walking up. He's like, oh, okay, come on in. We walk in, and literally I tell people, we talk about the grind, the hustle. The first year, I never touched the mic. And it wasn't that intentional. I would sit in the back. I would just watch the show. I watched how you interact with Montez. I watched how you interact with Twice Born. I watched how you interview guests. I saw MC Shan walk in there one night. Just all kinds of different people would walk in there. I would just soak up game. And then as I did it, I started to get ready. In the sense where I would start looking up the news items, just in case. Not to take nothing away from nobody, but just in case. And of course, so just like things happen, one night we get there, and there was no Twice Born, there was no Montezi, and so I don't even know how to guess. So, he looked kind of crazy. He was just sitting up there and I'm all the way in the back, just like I normally do. And all the chairs were empty. And he's like, come on, kid, man. So I get up there, get on the mic. I promise it sounded horrible. And Jay was like, afterwards, like, oh, listen, you can do this and you can do that next time. And, to give me things, I really took the feedback. Next thing you know, part of the show, there all the time. And then Jay, one thing about Jay never tries to take no kind of shine, but he wants you to do your thing. So he will push people. He will say, listen, I can't come to the event. I want you to put Odell's name on the list. I can't make this. I'll send Odell. Hey Odell, here's an email. Def Jam's in town doing this right here. Why don't you go do this? Hey, when you get there, meet so and so. Tell them you know me. Introduce yourself. So I'm proud, to be on that stage. 5 years later, because a lot of people, after you saw me, some people think like, oh, it just happened, but they really don't realize that, it's a grind. It's a great show.
One thing I want to add to that, and I think that's indicative with Odell being a part of the Beatz and Lyrics show, jforce.com, all the stuff we do, or even collectively, is making sure that you bring on people so that way you can help nurture people that have their own voice. It's kind of like here at the A3C Festival and a lot of different conferences and festivals and things that go down. You have a lot of people that network with each other, or whatever the case may be. But also, like, you also want to team up with people who want to push you in your own direction as well. Because my whole thing, I've always said to Odell, it's like Odell doesn't just deal with hip hop. This brother knows soul. He's really heavy on the soul music and things of that nature. That's an asset to what we do as well, because I love soul, but also just a passion for him as well as art. So it's just an asset. Like, hey, man, make sure you develop your own identity as well. Use our platforms. We work collectively together, but have your own identity. So that way it's not like, it's like Odell also makes Odell. It's not like, okay, well, I don't have to do the, well, J Force got me in, or whatever the case may be, or whatever. It's like he got it on his own merit. And I think that's a lot of things that we've talked about, behind the scenes, beyond the cameras that are going on here, about how people, everybody always wants to come to the party, but nobody wants to do the work. And over the years of doing the Beatz and Lyrics show, I've always had people who actually, a lot of my co-hosts, they're all on some of them are on commercial radio and everything. Some of them are no longer on commercial radio, went on to other bigger and better platforms. But the point of the matter is, sometimes there's people who they want to be there for the party, right, but they don't want to do the work. Even if it's like non-commercial or whatever, there's always going to be some type of work involved and time involved, so.